Hi, this is Laura from Laura's Lovely Gifts in Lake Elsinore, California. Today we're going to discuss the new, long-awaited feature in Cricut Design Space, letter kerning. I'm going to show it to you along with an issue I've discovered and how to fix it. If you are using Cricut Design Space on a desktop or laptop, you may have noticed an update in the last few days. Cricut Design Space finally has kerning. What is kerning? Kerning is the spacing between letters or characters in printed text. In the past, this has been an issue because users would select a script-style font and the letters would be so spaced out. It didn't flow naturally. So if you have version 6.9 and later of Cricut Design Space, you'll notice a big change when using script fonts. If you're strictly using the mobile app, or you have an older operating system that doesn't allow you to update to 6.9, refer to my previous video in the card above to see how I work with script fonts and how I still will, even with the kerning feature now available. Let's take a look at the new kerning feature. Start by selecting the text tool as you've always done and enter in your text. I'm going to use "Kerning is here" as my statement in my excitement of this feature. Go to the font menu to see a drop-down list of fonts available to you. You can sort by Cricut offered fonts or system fonts, those installed on your computer already. You'll see a checkbox next to the search bar which says Only Kerned Fonts. This means that the drop-down list or your search results will only show fonts compatible with this feature. If using the Cricut fonts, that should be all of them. If you're using system fonts, those you've downloaded onto your computer from a site, or the ones that come with your computer that upload into Cricut, this may remove some of your options that are not quite compatible with this feature. Select the font you want. I'm going with Cursive Standard, which for some reason doesn't show up in the display the same way that it actually looks. While this is not my favorite font, it does show the issue that I found in the feature. So normally once you space your letters, you would hit weld so that the letters all cut as one cohesive unit, and that the tail of one letter isn't cut out of part of the letter following it. The kerning feature with Cricut will do that for you when you hit Make It, so that everything cuts as one cohesive piece. However, depending on your font, you may not like what you see and may need to adjust. For example, everything looks good and I'm ready to go. But once we hit Make It, you can see the inside of two letters completely fill in. Why is this happening? The letters are too close together. While they are finally connected as soon as you select the font, this is not foolproof. You'll need to adjust the letters a bit. This is why I think welding is a good idea to check for these errors, especially if you have a larger project that will take a while to load every time you select Make It. You'll want to select your word, then select Advanced and ungroup to letters, like we did prior to the update. Then move the affected letters and weld each section to check your progress. Once the affected letters are adjusted, select all of the font and click Weld one last time. When you select Make It, you'll see that everything is as it should be. While this solution may be obvious to those of you who are highly skilled with this program, for anybody that's new or just hasn't really worked with script fonts that often, I hope this is a helpful tip for you. For a longer description of how I use Cricut Design Space, plus 2 other websites to add script fonts to my projects, please see my previous video, 3 ways to add script font to a Cricut Design Space project. Please check out my other videos while you're here. I definitely appreciate it, and I hope you find some useful information. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you want to. And I'll be making videos on a variety of craft tutorials, not just Cricut related. Thank you and have a wonderful day.